It's a beautiful dusky evening here. Fantastic cricket is about to.
It's a hard pitch. The batsman would be wary of the extra bounce. However, once they settle down, the ball will come nicely onto the bat. Greetings everyone, we have both the captains and the match referee for the toss.
This is the playing 11 for today's match. Both teams are looking balanced and we can expect a cracker of a match today.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Both umpires with the new ball in hand are walking towards the pitch. Looking fully pumped up. There comes the opening pair. Pacer has been brought into the attack. He's all set to face the first ball of the innings. Straight into his hands. That was a good throw. Bowler has decided to come over the wicket now. Well played for a single. A quick throw right on top of the stumps. He looks more comfortable with the pace on the ball. That's monstrously hit for a gigantic six. Vintage stuff. Fantastic batting display by the batter. Nicely played for a single. Placed into the gap for a single. Good running. A quick throw right on top of the stumps. Fans are back in the stands and so is the energy. We miss them so much. That's dropped. He did ever so well to get his hand to it, but simply couldn't hold on. They should try and make them work really hard for each run. Spinner brought into the attack. That's the end of the power play. Captain is now allowed to place more than 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Spectacular catch. He timed his jump to perfection and made it look simple. Full of disbelief and disappointed would be the batter as he walks back to his dugout. Really impressed by the field set by the captain. Excellent captaincy. Picked the gap nicely. Easy runs available here. Well played for a single. Needs to be a bit more accurate. Poor throw. Batters should now be looking to up the run rate. They wouldn't want to keep too much for the end. That was a loose one by the bowler, and he made full use of it. The stadium is jam-packed, and fans are cheering for their favorite team. Nicely played for a single. He's thrown it wide. Wickets in hand always help, especially when it comes to firing in the death overs. Overthrow. These extra runs won't help. Should look to control them. So here comes the final ball of the innings. Wonderful placement. Knows exactly where the fielders are. Brilliant effort by the fielder. Saved some important runs for the team. That's the end of the first innings. Let's wait and see what happens next. The fielding side is looking pumped up and are all set to go. Here come the openers looking all set for today's encounter, and the crowd cheering in joy. Bowler is all set with the new ball in his hand to start off the innings. That's a nasty one. Must be hurt. He's picked that well. Deposited into the stands for a maximum. This is so sensible of him. That side of the ground is shorter and he fully encashed it on this occasion. Whoa! 6! And that ball has taken an eternity to come down. Clean as a whistle. Fantastic batting display by the batter. Fans are back in the stands and so is the energy. We miss them so much. Change of pace could be a handy option on this surface. Monstrous hit into the crowd for a maximum. This is just unnecessary. Being competitive doesn't mean you can cross the line. That was a loose one by the bowler, and he made full use of it. Well played for a single. That's monstrously hit for a gigantic 6. Vintage stuff. Impressive performance. They got just about everything right today. A well-deserved victory. That's the end of the power play. Captain is now allowed to place more than 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle.
You have shown some exceptional performance today. What was going on in your mind while you were in the middle?
I felt I was in top form today and I'm really happy to get the work done for my team.